Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again. And this time we're going to look at a game called Route 16. And this was created by Tehkan and Sun Electronics and licensed to Centuri in 1981. And I'd never heard of this game until MAME came along. It's got some interesting parts to it. You play on a fixed screen, but you can exit the fixed screen and then you'll go to a different screen where the action is much smaller, and there are a bunch of different rooms you can go to. And you don't have to go in every room. You can go outside of the room that you're in and then just move off to a different screen. Doesn't have to be the one next door to you. And you are pursued. You are driving a car and you are pursued by other cars. You can run over a flag, a checkered flag, and then you'll be able to run over the other cars for a short time. Here's one of the fixed screens, and see, you go outside, and then you have the opportunity to go to one of 16 screens, and you can see the enemy trying to get to you from just outside that screen. And when you're on the kind of radar screen, you are the red car. Oops, crash. And the computer cars will be white dots, or white squares. And we will get started here. And you need to run over the money bags in each maze. You have a speed up button. That little weird thing with the $sign on it, see, I ran over the enemy cars. That is just for points that I just ran over. I'm not sure what it is. But see, that doesn't last terribly long, the power to run over the other cars. Whoa. But yeah, you can go to the other... no, don't run over that bomb. You can go to any of the other rooms. And you only need to go to the ones with white square. Excuse me. You only need to go to the one with white squares in them. And a white square will indicate that there's a money bag in there that you need to run over. And sometimes the money bag will change to a oil slick, and that oil slick will slow you down. Whoops. It's sometimes hard to control when you're just outside of a room on this radar type of map. Yikes. And it looks like there'll be... Yeah, don't run into that bomb. You can change that bomb if you run over one of the dots. Not all the dots will change it. You have a speed up button. You hold it down and you can run faster than the other cars, but notice that you have a fuel amount in the bottom left. If you run it down to 0, then you can't speed up anymore. In fact, you will greatly slow down and the cars can catch up with you. But yeah, you need to run over any like little white dots inside a maze. And once you've run over all of them, yeah, see, I gotta go back and change that bomb to something else by touching another dot. Once you run over all those dots in all the mazes, then you advance to the next screen. Later screens will have you, later rounds or whatever, will have you utilizing more screens. This game's okay, but god, the music is just so repetitive, it's annoying. Yeah, run over the checkered flag to change all the other cars. Ah, there I got the oil. It just slows you down for a little bit, but if there's an enemy on your tail, then they'll definitely get you. But yeah, look for the red dot on this screen. That will be you. And yeah, you see the cars just outside, ready to come in and go after me. All they want to do is run into you. Now, what sucks on this screen is that you could be running along an open area, and there we go. And it looks like you should be able to go inside. But that is not always the case. And while you're trying to hug the wall, the computer might make you backtrack and you might run right into a car. Which sucks. But yeah, you can hear the music change once the power of running over the enemy cars runs out. But yeah, you'll see like a whole open wall and you'll like hug it, thinking that you'll be able to go inside the damn it. I should have been more patient. There'll sometimes be a monster and you don't want to run into it either, but the cars can't run through that monster. But yeah, you'll be like hugging a wall and you'll think that you can get into a room that way because the wall is open, and sometimes it won't let you. There has to be an actual opening in the maze. And you'd be like, why can't I go in there? And while you're hugging the wall, a car behind you you'll suddenly back up into, which really sucks. This game's okay, but like I said, oh my god, the music is so repetitive and annoying. I'd never seen this in arcades before. I probably would have gotten tired of it. Although it's not terrible. Yeah, this is a rare collaboration of Tehkan, who of course later became Tecmo, and Sun Electronics, who were responsible for Arabian and Kangaroo, a couple of fairly popular arcade games. But yeah, that main music is really annoying. Don't fall in love with the speed up button. The cars don't move any faster than you do. Maybe they pick up speed on later go-rounds and might move faster than you at some point. There we go. Yeah, you'll keep moving if you let go of the joystick. So if you see like a danger and you're cautiously approaching it, you might wiggle the joystick back and forth just to wiggle around in place. And don't be too much in a hurry to try to run over that in the middle. Make sure you touch the right dot. Oops, crap. I like in the crash it says game over in that explosion graphic. Well, that was Route 16 by Tehkan and Sun Electronics and licensed to Centuri in 1981. Never seen it back in the day. It's all right. You get a extra car at 25,000 points. Maybe that's every 25,000. I'm not entirely sure. And I like how it says bomb in the explosion. Well, that was Route 16 by Tehkan and Sun Electronics and licensed to Centuri in 1981. This is Crazy Clown Race, and thanks for watching Route 16. And I hope you enjoyed football today, if that was your thing. This is Crazy Clown Race, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. Have a good one, folks. Bye-bye.